Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. It's a little bit later than I promised. I do apologise. So basically, yeah, what I'm doing today is I started a project a couple of months ago where I was well, basically, there's a community on Discord, and the Discord community. Um, there's a lot of people crying out for Dino Crisis, a remake, rebuild, something to basically, um, you know, uh, how can I put it? Someone to remake the excitement of the original Dino Crisis, and put it out there and remake it. But basically, so I mean, anyone who remembers Dino Crisis, the original game, it was quite bitty. It was spit right with Resident Evil, and to be honest, it was one of the first PlayStation games I played, which uh, it, to be honest, there's a lot of people out there. The Discord channel that it's on. If you liked it, Dino Crisis, you'll love the chats that go on this Discord channel. So basically, I thought, well, okay, I wanted to I wanted to put something out there in the community to basically uh, develop a possible remake of the game. So I started out and I'll show you where my original start out. So ignore that. So basically, what I did was, where is it? So this third person map. So I'll go on this first. Ignore that. So this was my original remake idea. Sorry about the lighting, by the way, because what I did is I've turned everything uh, like down quite a bit. This was like I said, my original idea, and the idea of it, the concept idea of it, was to basically remake the whole map using Unreal Engine and the possibilities that Unreal Engine provides, the advanced graphics, the basically everything that really made Dino Crisis, and yeah, that was the general idea originally, but later on, I sort of thought, well, the development of this map, as you see here, it was becoming a bit more strenuous, and I'll get here. I'll put my character here, and you'll have to. Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot about that. Let me just change where that is. Um, that's a start location. I haven't, but there it is. Player start. So let's put it over here. Where is it? Here. Uh, yeah. So basically, what I did. Oh, it's gone below the map. It's not good. Here we are. So let's just bring that back. So what I decided was I basically would. This would be this is the start. Let me just bring the light up actually a little bit. Not very well prepared, was I? uh, Let me just take away. Is it that one? No. Oh, it's the sky sphere. No, it's not. Um, Actually, tell you what. Let me put in a new directional light. Um, Add lights, directional light. There we go. So you can see this better now. So let me just play. So as you can see here, this was you can see the hood. Now on the hood, you've got your ammo, you've got um, your, your different weapons that you can cycle through. As you can see, there's a bit of an animation glitch there. which we'll sort out. Don't worry about that. So yeah, you can see the ammo. Like I say, it's mid development, so just ignore some glitches that are going on. You've got. Let me just come back to this and then eject myself so I can show you some of the items. So you've got ammo in the corner. You've got um, your. I'll start with the bottom one. It's the health. Then you've got shield. Now that's a new concept to the original game, because the original game didn't have shield, and it also didn't show you your health, which is again a new concept. Everything's new. There's nothing about the original game that is sort of the same in terms of what it shows you, because obviously what I didn't want to do was I didn't want to oh, where have I gone? I didn't want to sort of like develop a game that was exactly the same as the original, because you, even though it'd be nice to actually have a complete remake of the original game using the original map, which is not possible because the original map wasn't made in Unreal Engine. As you can see, some of the map I've obviously remade here, but I mean, I may continue it. It just depends. I just want to. I might do it as like as an extra, like an extra bonus to the game when the game's fully developed. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to take too much time. And this took ages, just this bit. So I don't want to really develop that too much. So like I said, the stuff from the bottom there's the health, then you got the shield, and the top one is something that annoyed me as a player. It literally annoyed me as a player, and the part was to do with the blood drips. So when you're a player in Dino Crisis, if the dinosaur takes a piece out of you or whatever, you start bleeding if you're heavily injured. But what you don't see is you don't actually see something physical to show you the blood loss. And this is what this is. That's a blood loss indicator. So if the dinosaur takes a swipe at you and cuts you and you start bleeding, the first thing you do is you be able to see that blood loss go down. Once that blood loss reaches zero, it'll start taking health. Starts taking health, you die. Once you get to zero, or you can take a hemostat. Now I'll get to the hemostat part in a moment, but yeah. So basically, in the original game, you take a hemostat, you stop bleeding. It's basically a blood loss, inhibitor. And then obviously it'll go back up to 100. Once you take the hemostat, it'll slowly regen up to 100. So that's that part. And obviously, like I said, you've got the ammo. You can actually see. So you've got the how much total ammo in the bottom. You've got the how much ammo you've got left in your clip. So it's 12 bullets per clip, and then obviously as you reload, you'll get your regen and take 12 from the full ammo. And if you try and reload while you've got full ammo in your clip, it will say basically it's a full ammo. Yeah, so on the other side, you've got the guns. So at the moment, you've got pistol, not SMG, pistol, assault rifle, and shotgun. Um, I will redevelop the logos. I'm not going to say where they came from, and I do apologise for stealing them for now, but it's just for dev purposes. I will change them. The next part is the map up in the corner. So this is another new concept, and I'll show you when I relink. Now I've relinked to the player. So you'll see you've got a map above, and it'll show the player where they are and which direction they're facing. Now at the moment you can actually see the character, but you can't see the arrow very well. So I do apologise. The arrow is an important item, but it's not showing it properly. And then next to that, ignore the orange. Oh, ignore the orange rating. That's part of the actual engine. It's the objectives. Now I'm got an example of this. So basically, when you speak to when you've seen cutscenes in the original game, it told you what you need to do. But the problem was you're like, oh, where do I need to go? What do I need to do again? What was it I needed to? What was that mission? So this is a new idea. So basically, I've used the original game as an example, and I'll move just slightly this way. There you go. Meet up with Gale near the backyard area. So the actual backyard area is here. This is the backyard area. I'll get to that bit in a second. Here, right in front of me, is a pickup. Now, shoot a little bit, and I pick this up. There you go. It's a 50 clip. You'll see my ammo's gone up to 50, which is great. Unfortunately, I haven't got the pistol animations, so I'm not going to show you the pistol ones. So, I don't know whether I don't think. No, I'm not going to be able to show you the actual gun here. But yeah, so as you can see, you can crouch, crawl down, you can run. Oh, that went a bit weird. Don't know why that was. Anyway, you can walk, and of course, you have the dinosaurs. Now, this is a development. This area is not really very good. Oh, you see, he's running after us now. There we go. I shot him, and he bleeds. And again, another new concept. A lot more realistic blood from the actual dinosaur. But this is really new. What happens here? So the dinosaur will be here, and then just to get it from pulling so much use off the engine, I disintegrated the dinosaur. I thought maybe it'll rot down. Now the idea of that is that the actual um, dinosaur will disintegrate and it will leave a drop, and that drop will enable you to basically it'll enable you to make things. And yeah, so I'm babbling on here because there's no one on the stream. And the whole idea of this was to do a bit of a Q&A with, especially with the Discord channel. Um, anyway, um, so I wanted to run through some developments. Let me just bear with me a second. I'm just getting in touch with, just going onto our Discord channel at the moment to see if there's any of the people that's there that's actually watching the stream or getting on the stream. I mean, they can. I've got the chat open, so if anyone wants to chat on the stream, they can do. I am doing a bit of Q&A, if anyone's around. One thing I don't like about this Discord is you can't just ping everyone. It's like, come and see the stream, guys. I was hoping this would be something big, considering the fact that they've been asking quite a while, a lot of them. But hey, whatever. So the other thing is obviously, as I said, about the mag there. I'll reload that. You see the lovely little animation there of the reload. This won't be the final character, by the way. This character is just a temporary character. I'm going to show you the final character in a bit. So yeah, this is, like I said, this was the original idea for the map. That was supposed to be filled in. I think what's happened is the original piece that I used for that corner I've deleted off the thing. So this is the corridor. That's the door. The other corridor, literally, that you walk down, and that dinosaur jumps out there and jump scares you. So yeah, that's basically where that is. And then you come into this room, which you can't see because it's so damn dark. But yeah, so that was the idea. This was like I said, this was the corridor that you go down and you lead into the big room there. But like I said, I might develop it more. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. Because if I do develop it, I'd like to, but we'll see. Anyway, so we're going to move on to the actual main area. I'm going to show you first of all, obviously, the actual character skins. So if I just come over here, So we've got two characters that we're going to be working off. One of them is the main character. Now we've got a female main character, and her name's Amelia. There we are. Here she is. So I'm just going to put her here. So this is the main character. Let me just get my. Let me just delete this player start thing because it will enable me to just plonk myself anywhere. Okay, so this is the main character. As you can see, she's in development at the moment. But yeah, she does have a jacket that she wears as well. And yeah, so she is going to be the main character of this. So the other concept of this the new game the way what I'm actually developing is that you'll be able to switch players. There's got to be more than just one player main character, but this is the main character you will play right at the beginning, and then you'll be able to switch to the male character. The male character is similar to this one. They came from the same pack, to be honest. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't make these characters. Um, is it Carl? Yeah, Carl. So I'm just going to pull Carl in. So there's Carl. He's actually got his jacket on. So let me just pull it in. There we go. Actually, no, I just play and eject myself. There we go. So this is Carl. Ooh, let me slow down the camera. There we go. So Carl is, like I say, he's the other main character, and he's got a gun just like Amelia does. So as you can see, she's animated. He's not yet, but he will use the same animations as her. Now, there's some cool animations that are being put into this. I mean, I spent a little bit of money on this to try and develop it, and I want to try and obviously make it the best experience for the players. I want to try and make it the best experience for um, people as a whole because I feel as though that's probably an important thing to do. So, yeah, just bear with me a second. Uh, Unreal Engine. I'm just trying to pull in as many people as possible to this stream. So I'm trying to tag some good tags. Oh, seems as though we've lost the viewer. So yeah, um, they're the characters anyway. You'll see them in more detail once I start animating them up. Next, I want to show. Oh, put the camera speed back up there again. There we go. So next, I want to show you some other stuff that I've been working on. Obviously, I've showed you the dinosaur. Oh, Jake. Jake's another character that will possibly be putting in. Let me just spin him around. It's weird how his skin is. Okay, so basically he's like more of a SAS type guy. You know, he'll be the cocky one basically. These two over here will be the serious ones. This guy will be the cocky one basically. Yeah. So you'll see they've got their cameras set up anyway, so they're ready. They're more or less ready for the further development. What I will probably do is probably copy over a load of the things over. They're gonna be basically the same. It's just gonna be the different skeleton that's being used per player. But yeah, anyway. So Next, the next thing I wanted to show you was um, some of their animations. Now, I'll show you what I mean. So we have quite a few. As you can see, literally we have all of these that are ready to be programmed over to Amelia's character. But there are some really good ones which I'm going to show you now. No, not that one. Oh, it's in all arms. Sorry. Right, so you know I said to you before about the adrenaline shot. Well, I say adrenaline, it's actually a hemostat. So basically, this animation will play. She'll lose the gun, obviously, um, and yeah, you'll actually put a needle into your arm. There's a couple of different versions of it. There's one that goes to the side as well. See, there you go. So I'll probably use that one to be honest, because that'll probably be the easier one. So that's where the hemostat. There are loads of other animations that I'm going to program over. I'm going to show you just a couple of them because these are amazing animations that we're going to be using. So let's see where heal. Right, so is it here? Is it here? No. Bandage? Oh, here we go. So this is a bandage one. Look at that. I mean, that's heal myself. Obviously, the gun will go. I will make sure the gun gets removed. Um, like I said, there's a couple of these where it's like endless, so you can obviously time how long. Um, you've got a drinking one. Obviously, it's a bit hard when they've got something in their hand. I mean, to be honest, I'd probably just do that one. Save, obviously, getting the gun out of the hand as well. You've got eat. So we can add things into to eat. Pick up from the ground. So that's where they're going to walk up to. Oops, sorry, they're going to walk up to items on the ground and like pick them up. You've also got to take pills. Ooh, there you go. You've got to be able to use a device, phone, whichever. You've got crouch, like coming up from a crouch, like this, just basically sitting there. These kind of things will probably be used in the videos that you like the bits in between the main game. So there's that. What else? We've got lean on a wall. Just like leaning backwards so you can see they're leaning up against the wall there. Foot up against the wall. Perfect. Looking under something. Nod. Yeah, they're actually nodding there. Don't know why, but for some reason, yeah, some of these aren't working. Put the units in your pocket. Pray. With a gun right through the head. You've also got put something on the ground. Probably use the right one. There you go. Like if you want to plant a bomb or something. Shoot, go away. Talking. On a take. Talk. Waving. Hello. So yeah, there's quite a few. We're not going to go into every single one, but yeah. So that's that. Now here comes the fun part. So we're going to go to the main map now. Before we do that, I'm just going to see if anyone else is going to come to the stream, because really this was for the Discord guys, but they're just not here. Okay. Seems like my actual stream's lagging behind. Anyway, so yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. They can watch it on replay. Right. So out of the team members, so we've got main map. Um, Main map. Right. Where's my map? Ah, there we go. So it's not the dock path one, it's the path dock one. Now you're gonna love this. Here we are. Right, for some reason, I hate the way it puts you right in the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to start. I'll start us off with the docks. I'm going to do a walkthrough, and so basically, we'll start over here by this boat. Here we go. All right, so as you can see, we're on a nice little island. It's in the middle of nowhere. Now, what you won't see is you won't see all that when you start off. This'll be covered slightly, so it's like it'll be like in a cul-de-sac basically. So all these mountains will come out, and it'll be like you're surrounded. It's like this little inlet. The original idea was the original map. In fact, I'll show you what the original map was because it's one of them. It's got to show you the steps basically. So I think it was this one, Crisis Main Island. No, it'll take a little bit because it's massive. Let's take the camera speed up to 5. Okay. So yeah, so as you can see, this was the original map. Then it was a bit lag intensive, and I thought, well, I don't really want that for the players because by the time obviously I start putting all the details in, you're gonna literally have loads of stuff. And as you can see, a lot of it was massive. Um, but the main concept is still here. The docks are here. The island is still more or less there. Just need to redevelop obviously the island that's there now. Just need to redevelop it slightly so that all this is more or less there. But we'll go back to um, the island that we were originally on. Oh, oh yeah, main map. There we go. Okay, so wrong way. Spoilers. Okay, so like I said, we'll go from the dock. Where's that going down? Yeah, here we are. So, like I said, all this is going to be added, like an extension of the island there, and a little bit extended there, just to obviously make it look like it's a proper island. Just in case the player does come down here, because I mean, nothing stopping the player from coming down here. Just I'm not going to show you here because I might actually not be able to get back up because I can't bother going all the way back. But yeah, so the player will be able to basically roam around these docks. Now there will be some like torches and different things on this dock area because the player is going to need to be able to interact with things. Oh, and develop the story. Now, the helicopter is basically what you've used to come in, but what I don't want is obviously I don't really want the helicopter flying in, simply because it will, well, it will ruin the effect of the fact that the island's only small. But you'll see that in a minute when I actually get to that point. So yeah, so you'll be able to roam this docks. There'll be some buildings here. That's why I've left it a lot clearer than it was on the original map. And you'll be able to, like I say, you'll be able to roam around here. You'll be able to look at certain things. There's going to be clues on the floor about what's been going on. There's going to be blood and like I don't know whether I'm going to be putting body parts or anything like that. But anyway, so you'll come through here. You'll interact with some of um the buildings, and like I say, then you'll head up the path. Now ignore the animations at the moment in terms of the running and what have you. That's just we're going to make them a little bit a lot smoother. So yeah, you'll come up the path, and then you'll hear sounds in the background, and the sounds will be like like a dinosaur roars, but you won't be able to obviously make out what it is until obviously you know what it is. Um, you won't be able to obviously tell that it's a dinosaur, put it that way. So, like I say, you'll come up here, um, and I'll just rush it along. Whee! Oh yeah, I need to. Do you know what? I'm gonna need to make sure that that doesn't do that. You're like running right. So then you'll get to here. Now, just round here, just after you've heard the dinosaur roar. I don't know whether I'm going to add it in yet, but I'm gonna have like an abandoned car around here somewhere, um, which I'm hoping to try and get working that you can drive the car and then just basically drive up to the building that you can see in the background there. So yeah, so I'm just gonna walk it for now. I don't know whether I'm gonna add the car or if I do add it, may not be able to make it drivable. It looks like I'm doing the moonwalk. Doo-doo. Um, so yeah, you'll come around here. As you can see, there's a lot of tree growth, there's a lot of cover, and you can't see that this is just a small island. Like I said, I'll show you in a minute. But then you come around here, and then you come across this. Now this is your first dinosaur. Now obviously you've seen the dinosaur already, but you're gonna be like, whoa, what is this? What's this thing doing here? Now it's having a few glitches at the moment because as you can see, it's walking forward but not actually going anywhere. And the reason for that is because so I don't know why, but for some reason the I can't get it out hopefully I'll be able to try and work it out. But basically, there's an overlap issue with the trees and the dinosaur. So you'll see, he probably won't even run after me now. Oh yeah, he's noticed me. Is he going to run after me? Yeah. So you can't because basically I'm too close to the trees, but he'll follow me. But if I go this way, he'll run after me. Let's go. There we go. And he's dead. Lovely. Okay. So, and then of course, then you go into this complex. Now this complex is just it's a facade basically. And anyone who doesn't know what a facade is, it's just basically it's for show. Now, the dinosaur that was there will not be there in the actual game, in the demo or the main game, because the very first encounter with the dinosaur you're going to have is inside that building. These guys aren't going to be here. They're going to be hidden. They will only appear once you've had the encounter with a dinosaur in this building. So I'm just going to quickly just shoot these, get them out of the way, because we don't want them coming after us. Okay, so inside this building, you'll come in here. You won't actually see any dinosaurs at this point, but inside this building, there will be this doorway. Now, in this doorway, you'll be bit of a glitch. Gonna have to try and fix that so you can't actually stretch your camera up. So you'll be able to go inside upstairs. basically. And you'll go upstairs, and I'm just gonna exit this. Yeah, I've got to fix that glitch as well. That's something to do with the reload issue. So upstairs, in not this room. Oh no, it actually is it this room. Oh, it is this room. Oh, okay. That's not good because I can't see nothing. Hold on. Let's press play. Oh, maybe it is in this room. Hang on. Oh, there it is. There it is. So now this is a live camera. So this camera here. Now, if you look just over there, where my pointer is, you'll see the dinosaur's tail uh, when it moves. Maybe it's moved too far out of the picture, but it was there a second ago. Let's see if it comes back into picture. But this is, like I said, it's a live camera. So I'm just trying to think. Do I go downstairs? Do I go back down and actually put a dinosaur in there so you can see what I'm referring to? The problem is if I do that, it won't be able to walk anywhere. Right, hang on. Let me try playing again. There it is. Just see there the dinosaur walking in the background. Very, very, very faint in the background there. You see him moving around. There we go. There he goes again. So that's a live camera. So when you're upstairs in this room, which there will be more light, you will be able to walk into this room and you'll interact with this TV screen and you'll look over it. And as you look at it, you'll see this figure, a shadow just run across the screen. And then you'll be like, whoa, what was that? And you'll go back downstairs to go and see what it was, and you'll be encountered with the first raptor of the game. And you'll be like, whoa, it's going to get me. Well, you may not react like exactly like that, but yeah, so that's the general idea of it. You'll be interacting with the dinosaur anyway. So I'll just go back downstairs now. Yeah, it's a lot lighter down here. I think it's because these lights are down here. So when you've killed the dinosaur, you'll kill the dinosaur in there, and then you come outside, and there'll be like 3 or 4 of them, and well, maybe 3 of them. One at the gate, and 2 sort of grazing here, sort of thing, around this area, or 1 over there, sort of eating something, and 1 here, and or 1 over there, and 2 over here, something like that. And basically you'll have to kill them, obviously. There is going to be ammo and other things that are placed around the map, so you will be able to get some more ammo and stuff, just in case, obviously, you need it. I may make the dinosaurs a little bit harder. At the moment, this is something else as well. So this is another part of the problem with the development. This is what I'm working with at the moment. So basically, the dinosaur, if he comes at you, he'll sense you. He'll come running at you. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Dinosaur. Look, he's not even touching me. But yeah, my health is going down. And yeah, what he's supposed to do, he's actually supposed to leap at you. And then knock your health down. But obviously he's not. So then you just run after you instead. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Forgot about that. Oh, God. Let's get that off the screen. So, yeah. Let's change the weapon. Oh, this is another thing as well. If we're too far out, it doesn't kill the dinosaur. There we go. So I need to. There's quite a few bugs that I need to just sort of sort out, including that walking while reloading bug. So anyway, once you've actually finished with the dinosaurs and you've killed them, not died, you'll come round to here. Now this bunker is what will contain um, the the next area. Now this will be also be the end of the demo. Um, Let me just get one of these lights. Copy. And put one in here. Paste. Oh, where is it? There it is. There we are. Pulling the light around. There we go. Hopefully that should be enough light. Yeah. So in here, there will be more light than here. So in here, you've got you'll come through this door here. You'll come round here. There's loads of boxes. There's a load of nothing really. And then round here will be. I'm going to move some of these boxes around, but round here will be. Oh, actually no, it's around here. I wish you could be able to see. 1 second. Let me copy, paste. Bring this light round here. Okay, play again. So around here, like I say, there's got to be like once these boxes are shifted forward slightly, there will be some like hatch, and you'll go through the hatch, and you'll go down underneath to a secret lab. So the secret lab will then show you different areas. Well, it'll basically move on to the main game. The main game is all underground, just like the original, where um, it was on the island, but you could go in down into the basement and above onto the next floor. Whereas this is going to be all underground. So I'm going to show you some of the actual underground bits. Just bear with me one moment. Okay, so I've got to do this quite quickly because there's actually, oh yeah, this was the island I was referring to, by the way. Very small and very looks very big, but it's actually very small. So um, yeah, so the the concept for the next part. So this is a bit of a future thing. So where is it? Okay, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. So, um, is it this bit? Save. Let me just. I think it's this map that we want to load up. I don't know how long it's going to take. So just. Oh no, it's not this bit actually. These are all the parts to it. So it's actually this bit that I want to load up. So not. I'm not going to use this map as it is, but I will. This is the materials that I will be using. So this will be the underground part of the base, and as you can see here, there's a lot to it. It's really nice. It's well developed. There's some lighting issues, but we can deal with them. As you can see, it's got a bit of clipping in the map, but that won't be an issue when it comes to obviously when we develop the whole thing. But this is like the underground part. Now this is the more sci-fi-ish underground part. Now I don't know whether this will be the first place you encounter. You can see like the doors, the concept of the doors. I don't know whether this will be the first place you encounter, or whether you encounter the next part I'm going to show you first. Whether this will be the really like down below part, or whether this will be the first upper part. But the next part is the bit that is quite nice as well. So I'm just gonna show you very quickly. because I'm going to need to obviously bring this to a close. Where are we? Where are we? Trying to think what it's called. It's not the storage house, although there is some content from the storage house that we'll be using. Is it this one? Levels. Let's have a look. Something tell me it's not this. Oh, actually, I think this is something else completely. Bear with me a minute. Apologies for this, guys. Ah, yeah, no. That's all right. Why is it every time you want something, you can't seem to ever find it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Modular C station. Okay. So I'll show you the example map. The example map has basically an exampled area. So this is what I'm not sure on, whether this will be the initial area that you go to when you first go underground, or whether you'll go to another area. Well, the other area I've just shown. It all depends. We'll see. Let's have a look. When it loads, of course. It's just taking its time to load. Here we go. It's just coming through now. It's just taking its time. It's actually a big example map, so excuse it. Right, here we go. So I think let's have a look. Yeah, so if we start over here, yeah, start here. Oh no, it won't let me start there because that's where the player start is. Okay, well we'll start here. We'll start where it says. I didn't really want to show you this room first, but yeah. So this will be this will play a pivotal part in the actual game because this will be like where the third energy, as it was named in the original game, will come from. Um, and then yeah, so the player will ultimately have to shut this down, and eventually they'll get it shut down. Blah blah blah. So up here now, there you go. Look at it, automatic opening doors. How about that for a feature? Now there's nothing down there, so let's just go back through here. Um, so these boxes will be interactable as well. There we go. You can see on the doors, you'll see there's like an interactive lock sliding there. How cool is that? Oh, okay, that's not good. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I'll just show you manually around. So you'll see there's like underground areas. There's little rooms like this. Um, there's another big room like this one where it hasn't got that thing in. Then you've got a big room like this, which is, of course, sorry. Yeah, so you've got like a big room like this, which can be redeveloped with different things. You'll see like there's all these different machinery, different screens. So this is the kind of obviously the look we want to go for one of the main sort of below rooms. But yeah, I mean, this is there's two different, like I said, there's two different packs we can use. This one will either be used for the straight below that demo area I showed you, or this will be the far underneath area. I haven't decided yet, but either one of them is just as good. I mean, you've got these massive domes where you can put big events going on. You can have dinosaur coming crashing through this area. Um, there's loads of development things that you can do. I mean, it's like I say, there's little rooms here, all different variations that you can have. So yeah, I mean, it's a big thing. I mean, obviously this is just an example part. This was built by the original person who made the actual um, items. There's like an overview here, which I'm going to show you the overview of the items. And you can see it can be used in any way, shape, or form that you want. See like that. These are all the parts to it. You've got different machinery here, other little wired parts here. You know, all these different bits and bobs. You've got like different multi-platforms that you can have. Um, you've got the inside rigs of the domes. There's the domes. You've got a dome which has one entrance, or you've got a dome which has two. So you can have either or. And there's the platform for the third energy, as we will be using it for. It won't be called third energy, obviously, because copyright and all that palaver. But yeah, so that's basically where we're up to at the moment. A little bit longer stream than I intended, but yeah, all the same, it's still it's still obviously information that people who will be interested in the game will obviously be wanting to know. So yeah, uh, obviously we couldn't do a Q&A because no one turned up for the stream, but yeah, if you do watch it in the future, people who are on the Discord channel, please fire me some comments on the actual video and let me know. Let me know what you want to ask, and maybe the next time we do a stream, we actually get you on. But I would say for definitely like and subscribe to the video, because if you subscribe to the video, you're subscribed to the channel, I should say. You're gonna get more updates, and we're gonna be doing these regularly. And I just realised while I'm sitting here, I realised my little logo here isn't being noticed because it's in the wrong area, being covered by my other little logo down in the corner. So yeah, by all means, like I said, subscribe to the channel because we will be doing updates like this and more developments as we go along, and I'll be showing you more parts of the game as well as we carry on. But yeah, guys, it's all good. I hope to see you next time, and yeah, like I say, just comment any questions you've got on the development. I'd be interested to hear your feedback. Okay, thanks very much, and thanks for dropping by.